Hello everyone, it's Julie the Oracle here. It is officially September, so today we're going to be doing September predictions. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. I've got lots of cards for you guys, so we'll just take it as it goes. So let's start. New decks. This is great. So this is called the 78 Stories. I'm absolutely in love with it. I love it. It's very creative. I don't know. It draws out a lot more intuition. So let's see what we have here. I'm just going to move them a little bit. Hopefully not too much for you guys there. Man, it's getting warm in here. Whew. I can't wait for this fall weather to start cooling off, more and more and more. Because it is just way too hot for the beginning of fall, which is not technically fall until, late September, October? I forget now. I should know this stuff. It feels like summer number 3. Anyway, so I love what I'm seeing here. This sounds like a fun time. So what are your predictions for September? Well, first up, we've got the 10 of Cups. I'm loving this. And I'm just going to say, it looks like for September, a lot of you are going to be eating. So you got 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups. This is great. It means a lot of eating, socialization. It could. I see that you're going to be having a lot to celebrate. So maybe... some of you have September birthdays, but perhaps you also have September anniversaries. It could be anniversaries, birthdays. I mean, what am I missing? There may be a few holidays in there, or there may be some celebrations that you're not well aware. Maybe you're retiring and you have a celebrating, a party, or celebrating a dinner somewhere because somebody got a promotion, or, there's going to be a lot to celebrate. You don't really need a reason to. Maybe you just have friends come into town and you just want to be social, so go out. You and your friends meeting up and having a meal and everybody's socializing and talking, like food and drink and atmosphere, it's like the best feeling ever. So 10 of Cups, you're going to be doing a lot of parties and celebrating, a lot of eating. More socializing than anything. I think that is a huge thing for September. Summer's great, but, once summer winds down and people stop going on vacation around... They're out camping around the lake or the beach or whatever every weekend. Then it's time to come home and start, doing things more locally. And September just starts off the countdown to freaking Halloween, let me tell you. As it gets cooler, then people can start, decorating the house. I mean, some people already have Halloween decorations up, so I cannot blame you for that. So have fun. This is going to be the time to spend with your friends, your family, and, your loved ones in any form that you choose. And I think it's going to be a really great time of socialization and getting along with friends, family, or coworkers, things like that. Things are going to be flowing nicely for September for many of you. And the 9 of Cups talks, both of them are great. 9 is attainment. 10 could be endings and renewals. So, I feel like September is going to be a time of renewal where, it's that excitement that comes with fall when you're like, oh yeah, I can't wait. Halloween's coming, crisp, cool air. We'll start having football and bonfires and, hot cocoa and things like that. People start decorating and you start gearing up for the holidays. It's always fun, but it seems to go so fast. And I think that a lot of you may be reconnecting with people, like old friends and things like that, or family. Maybe you live apart and it's time to go visit, or they come visit you. And this is going to be your chance to really catch up, to start, to reacquaint, to strengthen those bonds. So 10 of Cups is all about that, just emotional fulfillment. It's going to be a very happy month for many of you. And the 9 of Cups, look at this guy. This guy likes his food. I don't want to say my prediction for September is everybody getting fat, but I don't think so. But, you may start to eat a little bit more. Who knows? Some people do eat lighter around the summer and they eat heavier in the winter. We got to keep up our coat. We got to, our fat keeps us warm, right? But you can see he's hearting the food, but that doesn't always have to mean that. 9 of Cups is like one of the best cards it's one of my favorites. It's just love. It's all love. Your love of food. You're going to be doing things that you love to do. And I said that before, but each and every one of you are different. One of you may love bowling. One of you may love to cook and bake. I do. So this card is perfect for me. This is me enjoying the fruits of my own labor. And I think that's what you're going to be doing. Maybe you get a little bit of extra money, or it's fall. This is when you want to start signing up, your friends and go, I say sign up, it's stupid, but, You tell your friends, okay, there's going to be a haunted hayride, and there's a maze, there's a haunted house over here. We got to do this, guys. You know, you might want to be running through the cornfields. I don't know what you're going to be doing, but it's just a time of fun. This is fun. I see a crap ton of fun. I mean, I see a lot of you getting out and socializing, and you might be going to nice restaurants, and there is something, I mean, at least when I lived in Denver, there was the 5280 thing that I'm sure it's gone up since then, but it used to be 2 weeks in a row. I think they split it because they wanted people to sample the local cuisine, the different restaurants and what they offer. They would offer these menus with 3 or 4 course menus, meals, not menus. I'm getting ahead of myself. But 3 or 4 course meals, and sometimes they came with wine pairings and stuff, or you'd always get like an appetizer, and then you could get an entree and then a dessert. And sometimes you get to share. And it used to be $52.80 for that, and it was like perfect because like my ex and I would go take advantage of that all the time. It used to be once a year. Now it's split like 1 week in 2 different times of the year. That way you can get cuisine that's in and out of season. That way you're not missing out on the great things about summer, like, you know, fresh strawberries and things like that. You know, but in the winter you can have other stuff. And so, you know, if you have something like that in your local area, you might want to go check it out. It's also a time of like late summer, you know, get out, you know, finish up your swimming, go to the local farmers markets before it gets too cold and they stop coming, you know, pick up some of those fresh veggies. Get a bottle of that local wine from the winery. Trust me, it's good. I just finished a bottle of white myself. Honestly, though, it wasn't my favorite. It had a better flavor then, but then again, it's all about storage, too, and I wonder if the heat got to it. But I have a bottle of sangria, and I cannot wait. I tend to like the sweeter wines, like the Moscatos. So enjoy yourself a Moscato. Get yourself a pizza. You know, have some cake, whatever. You look at that delicious piece of pie right there. Oh, that makes me hungry. This guy's just, like, enjoying himself. He's kind of alone, and I don't know, you can do the things you love, and you don't need someone there with you to do them. But it is nice when you have people to support you. So I will say that. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of socializing, a lot of you just enjoying your me time. That 9 of Cups is just you loving on yourself and loving your me time, and you want to sit there and read a book or make yourself a nice steak dinner with a glass of red, be my guest. And you're going to find satisfaction in that. You're like, good. No noises, no interruptions, no knocks on the door. Sometimes privacy is great. Sometimes being alone, you can breathe and sit in that silence, and it's nice. Then you have the Queen of Wands over here. Some of you are bored. You're bored at work. You may be bored with what you're doing. It may be time to take a vacation. Maybe that it's cooling down, you could take a vacation and go see something you want to see. Maybe you need a new line of work if you're burning out. But whatever you got to give yourself a break to prevent burnout, and then you got to decide what you want. So September may be a time of decision making regarding, you know, what do you truly want to do? What are you truly passionate about? So, you know, your dream probably wasn't to be a secretary, you know. You may not be wanting, like, to work at the copy place or wherever. I'm pulling random stuff out of my butt, sorry. But, like, I'm sure that when you had a dream about doing something for yourself, it had nothing to do with working retail or being stuck in food service. And oh my gosh, that scared the crap. So sorry if you can hear that. That's an air compressor in the garage. Okay. Of course that would come on while I'm trying to record. So sorry. I don't know how loud that is, but I'm going to try to continue through it and hope you can hear, because I hate when that happens. But yeah, that Queen of Wands is bored. She's bored with things and she needs a break. So you, take your break. Go do what you want. If you don't want the job, follow your dreams. Figure out what it is that you want. If you want to follow another path, there's a lot of transition happening with September. This may be a time to go, you know what? I've always wanted to do this. So go do it. Go figure out how to start, how to take that first step, and then the next and the next. Then you have the Devil. Okay, I don't want to say, but, you know, watch out for this guy. In September, you may need to watch out for someone coming into your life that might be playing you with someone else. This could be in regards to romance and dating, so there's no telling, but watch out for those people that may not be honest. Like, you see that his shadow is the devil, but he's sitting there with 2 different women, and This is someone who may be getting into addictive things. Like, you like to drink and smoke and gamble and do all this. Like, just know your limits. Know your limits. You do not want September to be the month that you fall into an addiction and not be able to get out. But also, you also want to make sure that the devil isn't coming. Some smooth talker coming in saying that they want this and that from you. If you find someone in your life that says they say what you want to hear, but they don't match those actions, well, then kick them to the curb. Don't let yourself be fooled with the one with the silver tongue. So, yeah, that's one cautionary thing for September. All this fun you're having, you may come across somebody who may not have changed for the better. You may come across someone or reunite with someone in your life that, maybe they're just not that great of a person, and they make a lot of mistakes, and they might be wanting to use you or take advantage for whatever reason. So just try to avoid that. Okay, where do we go on this? Oh my gosh, I'm at 11 minutes. Okay. Okay. I have clarifying life situations. These are my new decks, so I'm excited. So what do we have here? I have pulled 3. These are what come out. Feather of Hope. Grasp the feather of hope. A delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. That's great. Keep hope alive. Stay positive. Yada, yada, yada. We know the drill, right? Also, you may be seeing white feathers. So keep an eye out. These might be the types of signs that you get. So if you're wondering about something or a situation in your life right now, how's my September going with this and that? Seeing that white feather that's going to be a sign. So look for that. Crystal of Clarity, illuminating your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. So, crystal clarity, let's say crystal clear. You are probably going to have some mental clarity. You might have that aha moment, or that, oh, I just had this realization, like I need to do this with my life. Or, maybe there's a situation that you've been kind of dreading making a decision on, and you're going to get the clarity that you seek. So, it's going to become very clear to you, and you'll know what to do. I trust that you will follow your intuition there. And this last one is quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence, where clarity finds its true voice. And once again, we're back to clarity. Okay, that's great. So whatever it is, I feel like some of you may be seeking answers right now to a prayer, a question, something that you're throwing out there, like, I don't know what to do. Well, you're going to get your clarity. And I think being by yourself, like that 9 of Cups, he's out enjoying himself. So, you know what? Sit down with a good book. Sit down with a nice meal and a glass of wine. Read a book, watch TV, take a walk. Maybe without the TV and stuff, maybe just do something where you sit in silence and you're able to think. A nice walk in the evening can be great for that. And, or just find a place that's serene and beautiful in nature that you can sit, and those answers will come. So, with that being said, I got a few more cards. So, I also have a little angel number deck now, and look what you pulled. Oh, I love this. This is 111. Destiny. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm getting all giddy over here. It says, follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. Your affirmation is, life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to lean in to what feels good. Go ahead and say that to yourself. You notice there's a white feather on there? Look, you just got it. It may not be a literal feather, guys. So this is your sign right here. You got a sign within a reading. A sign within a sign. That's pretty cool. I also have a Lenormand deck that I wanted to try. It's called the Golden Deep. It's kind of cool. So I'm putting this one out here. It's number 20. It's the Garden. This is about parties and socializing and having fun. If I remember right, it said number 20, right? So, yeah. It said the Garden. Wow, somebody cannot spell. That's the one thing about these cheaper decks. They're not spelled. The grammar's bad. But it says the Garden. Socialization, entertainment, and parties. So, yeah. And I have a feeling that September is going to be filled. There's going to be lots of parties, anniversaries. Maybe somebody's graduating. I mean, it's a weird month for that. But if you're doing a short-term classes, I mean, hey, sometimes it works out that way. Or maybe you're doing graduation from training for something, you know, police academy, something like that. So whatever it is, who knows? But there's going to be a lot to celebrate, a lot of socializing, a lot of fun, and apparently a lot of food. A couple more things. What do your guides have a message for you? Oh, funny, I said this earlier. Follow your dreams on the path paved with signs. What did I say? You've got a sign within a sign within a sign in your reading. Because the signs was telling you about feathers. I think that's going to be the main sign. And you had a feather within. So this is turning into the inception of readings right now. And then I have a couple of timing answers for you. Like if you're wondering, now most of this may be dealing with September, if you have a question about September, this month alone. But if you have a question that might be going out, it may not be September, it could be, but this is between now, September, and whenever. And the answers I got were coming soon and right around the corner. So it sounds like it could be coming in September, but soon. I know that doesn't really answer, but sometimes you're not allowed to know the exact time. Just know that you can feel it coming and it's coming in quick. So whatever that is, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Until next time, guys.